Envision a moment when every touch of money becomes a sacred key, unlocking an unseen current that irresistibly draws abundance toward you. Picture a whispered truth so potent it realigns your entire being, transforming lack into limitless wealth, doubt into unwavering trust. This is no mere fantasy, it is an ancient power ready to awaken within you. Remain with me until the very end, for the revelation you are about to receive will forever alter your relationship with prosperity and invite a flow of riches beyond your wildest expectations. Every word spoken carries a vibration that shapes the unseen currents of life. When money passes through your hands, the words you speak become the architects of your financial world. Each phrase is a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, growing into the reality you experience. Speaking with intention is not mere wishful thinking, it is the deliberate act of creating your destiny. The language used around money must be chosen with care, for it either builds a bridge to abundance or erects walls of limitation. The inner dialogue about wealth often reflects deeper beliefs about worthiness and possibility. When scarcity thoughts dominate, they create energetic blockages that repel prosperity. Conversely, affirmations rooted in faith and gratitude open channels for money to flow freely. The spoken word acts as a wand, directing invisible forces to manifest tangible results. This power is accessible to everyone, yet few realize how often their words contradict their desires. Aligning speech with the vision of abundance rewires the mind and transforms the financial experience. Financial reality is not fixed, it responds to the quality of your self-talk. Negative phrases like, "I don't have enough," or "money is hard to come by," reinforce struggle. Replacing these with declarations such as, "I am open to receiving wealth," shifts the magnetic field around you. This shift invites opportunities and resources that were previously unseen. The spoken word is a spiritual tool, a key that unlocks doors to prosperity when wielded with clarity and conviction. The moment money touches your hands is sacred. It is an opportunity to affirm your relationship with abundance. By consciously choosing words that honor this exchange, you activate the law of attraction in your favor. This practice cultivates a mindset where wealth is not feared or resisted, but welcomed as a natural expression of divine order. Speaking wealth into existence is a daily ritual of empowerment, a declaration that you are worthy of all good things. Money is not merely paper or numbers, it is a form of energy in constant motion. This energy flows through the universe, responding to the currents of thought and feeling. When money is viewed as a living force, it becomes clear that it cannot be trapped or hoarded without consequence. Like a river, money must circulate to remain vibrant and abundant. Holding on to it tightly causes stagnation, while allowing it to flow freely invites renewal and growth. The spiritual nature of wealth reveals that money is a reflection of inner states. Fear, anxiety, and distrust create resistance, blocking the natural flow of abundance. Conversely, trust, generosity, and joy open channels for prosperity to move effortlessly. This understanding shifts the focus from chasing money to cultivating the energy that attracts it. Wealth becomes a mirror of your consciousness, reflecting the harmony or discord within. Viewing money as energy encourages a relationship based on respect and balance. It is not an end in itself, but a means to express creativity, provide service, and support well-being. This perspective dissolves the illusion of scarcity and replaces it with a sense of infinite possibility. The flow of money mirrors the flow of life, responding to the rhythms of giving and receiving, effort and ease. Embracing money as energy transforms how it is handled. Each transaction becomes a sacred exchange, an opportunity to align with divine abundance. The energy you place into money influences its return. Approaching wealth with reverence and openness invites blessings beyond the material. This spiritual awareness creates a foundation for lasting prosperity that transcends circumstance. The law of circulation governs the movement of wealth, teaching that giving and receiving are inseparable. When money is released with faith and generosity, it sets in motion a powerful flow that returns multiplied. Fear of loss or clinging to resources interrupts this flow, causing financial drought. Trusting the universe to replenish what is given opens channels for abundance to pour in from unexpected sources. Giving is not limited to money alone. It includes time, kindness, and energy. Each act of generosity signals an openness to receive. The spirit of giving without attachment creates a magnetic field that draws prosperity. This law invites a shift from scarcity thinking to a mindset of plenty, where resources are shared freely and replenished continually. Releasing money with gratitude affirms belief in an endless supply. This attitude dissolves worry and invites miracles. The universe responds to the vibration of faith, orchestrating circumstances that support financial growth. Holding tightly to money out of fear blocks this divine flow, while letting go with trust activates abundance. The practice of giving becomes a spiritual discipline, a daily exercise in surrender and faith. It cultivates humility and gratitude, qualities that deepen the connection to the source of all wealth. Through this law, prosperity is not earned or hoarded but received as a natural consequence of generous living. Debt and limitation exist only in the mind until they are released through spiritual truth. Declaring that there is no debt in the divine realm dissolves the power of financial burdens. Words that deny scarcity and affirm abundance clear energetic blockages that hinder prosperity. This practice rewires belief systems, replacing fear with faith and lack with plenty. The spoken denial of limitation is a profound act of spiritual cleansing. It breaks the chains of past mistakes, inherited fears, and societal conditioning that keep individuals trapped in cycles of lack. Affirming freedom from debt aligns consciousness with infinite supply, opening doors to new opportunities and solutions. This clearing process requires persistence and conviction. Repeating affirmations such as, "There is no debt in divine mind," shifts the subconscious toward acceptance of abundance. The mind begins to recognize that financial challenges are temporary and solvable. This shift empowers action rooted in confidence rather than desperation. Releasing the mental hold of debt transforms the relationship with money. It becomes a source of empowerment rather than anxiety. The energy freed by denying limitation creates space for wealth to enter. This spiritual practice invites a fresh start, where financial freedom is not just hoped for, but spoken into existence. Faith is the invisible thread that weaves your desires into reality. It is not blind hope, but a confident knowing that what you seek is already present in the unseen realm. Acting as if abundance is yours aligns your energy with the frequency of prosperity. This alignment invites circumstances and people that support your financial growth, making the invisible visible. Living from faith means trusting the process even when external evidence suggests otherwise. Doubt weakens the current of manifestation, while unwavering belief strengthens it. When you behave as though wealth is already flowing, your actions become inspired and purposeful. This creates momentum, attracting opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed. Faith also brings peace amidst uncertainty. It dissolves anxiety and replaces it with calm assurance. This inner stillness opens the mind to creative solutions and divine guidance. Acting as if is a spiritual practice that trains the heart to receive, even before the material proof appears. This principle transforms waiting into active participation. Instead of passively hoping, you engage with life as a co-creator. Faith becomes a daily choice to live in the reality you desire. The energy of this choice ripples outward, drawing abundance closer with each step taken in trust. Imagination is the workshop of the soul where dreams take shape. Visualizing wealth with vivid detail and emotion activates the subconscious mind, which then works to bring that vision into form. The feeling behind the image is the fuel that powers manifestation. Without feeling, visualization remains a mental exercise. With feeling, it becomes a magnetic force. When you picture yourself financially free, experience the sensations as if it is already true. Sense the relief, joy, and freedom that come with abundance. This emotional connection impresses the subconscious mind, which does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences. It responds by aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions toward that reality. Visualization is not daydreaming but deliberate creation. It requires focus and repetition to build a clear mental blueprint. The more detailed and emotionally charged the image, the stronger the signal sent to the universe. This practice rewires limiting beliefs and replaces them with empowering ones. Feeling is the secret ingredient. Joy, gratitude, and confidence amplify the creative power of visualization. These emotions raise your vibration, attracting circumstances that match your inner state. The union of clear vision and heartfelt feeling transforms imagination into tangible wealth. The stories told within the mind shape the outer world. Fear and scarcity create a narrative of lack that limits possibility. These stories often arise from past experiences or cultural conditioning, but can be rewritten. Shifting inner dialogue from limitation to trust rewires the brain and opens pathways for abundance. Begin by noticing the habitual thoughts about money. Are they filled with worry, doubt, or blame? These thoughts form energetic barriers that repel wealth. Replacing them with affirmations of safety and plenty changes the internal landscape. This conscious choice to speak kindly to oneself is a powerful act of self-love and transformation. Trust is the antidote to fear. Trust in the divine order, in your worthiness, and the unfolding of your financial journey. When trust replaces doubt, your energy shifts from contraction to expansion. This shift attracts resources, ideas, and people aligned with your highest good. Transforming inner dialogue is a daily practice of awareness and intention. It requires patience and persistence, but yields profound results. Each positive thought builds momentum, creating a new story where abundance is the natural state. This new narrative becomes your truth, reflected in your financial reality. Forgiveness is a key that unlocks the flow of prosperity. Holding on to resentment, guilt, or anger creates energetic blockages that hinder abundance. These emotions weigh heavily on the spirit, limiting the ability to receive freely. Forgiving oneself and others clears these obstacles, opening channels for wealth to move unhindered. Forgiveness is not about condoning past actions, but releasing their hold on your present. It frees the heart from pain and allows energy to circulate with ease. This liberation creates space for new blessings and opportunities to enter. Financial flow is intimately connected to emotional freedom. The act of forgiveness aligns you with divine grace. It softens resistance and invites healing on all levels. When forgiveness becomes a daily habit, it transforms relationships with money and people alike. Prosperity flows more naturally in a heart unburdened by grudges. This law teaches that abundance is not separate from love and compassion. Wealth is a reflection of inner harmony. By forgiving, you restore balance within, allowing the universe to respond with generosity. Forgiveness becomes a spiritual practice that nurtures both soul and finances. Prosperity is not a privilege earned through struggle, but a birthright granted by the universe. This truth invites a shift in consciousness, from striving to receiving. Recognizing your divine right to wealth awakens a deep sense of worthiness and belonging. It dissolves feelings of unworthiness that block financial blessings. This recognition calls for releasing limiting beliefs that equate money with greed or sin. Wealth is a tool for creative expression, service, and joy. Accepting this truth aligns your energy with abundance and invites it into your life. It is a reclaiming of your natural state of plenty. Claiming your right to prosperity requires courage and faith. It means standing firm in the knowledge that you deserve all good things. This inner conviction transforms hesitation into confidence, opening doors previously closed. It shifts your mindset from lack to limitless possibility. Living from this awareness changes how money is handled. It becomes a flow of energy that supports your highest purpose. The sense of entitlement to abundance is not arrogance, but a humble acknowledgement of divine order. This mindset invites wealth to manifest effortlessly and joyfully. True wealth flows most freely to those who serve with sincerity and generosity. Serving others creates a cycle of giving and receiving that sustains abundance. This service is not transactional, but a heartfelt offering aligned with your unique gifts. Prosperity follows naturally when contribution becomes the focus. Service expands consciousness beyond self-interest. It connects you to a greater purpose and community. This connection amplifies the flow of blessings, attracting resources that support both giver and receiver. Wealth becomes a shared experience, enriching all involved. The energy of service raises your vibration. It opens doors to collaborations, partnerships, and opportunities that multiply financial growth. Serving others with joy and authenticity creates a magnetic field that draws abundance. This principle transforms money from a goal into a byproduct of meaningful work. Approaching wealth through service nurtures gratitude and humility. It reminds you that prosperity is a sacred trust to be used wisely and generously. This spiritual alignment invites lasting financial success, rooted in love and purpose. Words spoken at the moment of exchange carry immense power. Saying a deliberate affirmation when handling money anchors your intention in the present. This practice transforms ordinary transactions into sacred rituals that reinforce abundance. The right words create a vibration that attracts wealth and multiplies resources. A potent affirmation might be, "Every dollar I touch multiplies and returns to me under grace in perfect ways." This phrase acknowledges the flow of money as a divine cycle of giving and receiving. It affirms trust in the universe's infinite supply and your role as a conscious participant. Repeating this affirmation consistently rewires subconscious beliefs about money. It replaces fear and limitation with faith and expansion. Over time, this simple act becomes a powerful habit that shapes your financial reality. The spoken word becomes a magnet for prosperity. This practice invites mindfulness into daily life, cultivating gratitude and respect for money as a form of energy. Each exchange becomes an opportunity to align with abundance, reinforcing the spiritual laws that govern wealth. This affirmation is a key to unlocking the instant attraction of financial blessings. Abundance is a living current that moves through those who align with its laws. Embodying this flow requires conscious self-talk, faith, forgiveness, and service. These principles create a foundation where wealth is not a struggle but a natural expression of divine order. Living in harmony with these truths transforms financial reality. The journey from understanding to transformation is a path of inner awakening. It invites a shift from fear to trust, from limitation to possibility. Each word spoken, each thought held, and each action taken weaves the fabric of your prosperity. This sacred process invites you to step into your power as a creator. Abundance is not a distant goal, but a present reality waiting to be claimed. It flows effortlessly when resistance is released and faith is embraced. The energy of wealth is available to all who choose to align with it through conscious self-talk and spiritual practice. Embodying divine abundance is a daily commitment to living with intention and grace. It is a celebration of the infinite supply that surrounds and fills you. This embodiment transforms not only your finances but your entire life, radiating prosperity in every moment.